coming out on that stage and being, kind of, hit with this energy and kind of extraordinary love in that room that is incredibly humbling and incredibly inspiring and really, and quite overwhelming and quite emotional. Tony is a master to have all these strings in his hands, and and he interweaves them beautifully and has a very profound journey for all of them, in his mind as he comes to it, and being part of the people that help him bring them to life is just the most extraordinary journey. Unbeknown to them and not announced before, the fans will get to see, or are at the moment, I believe, seeing, or maybe they even finished it, the first episodes of season 2. It's the very first time we put it out there. Nobody has done it yet, but we couldn't come all this way to Tokyo and not offer up something really special.
You're just really taken aback by the fact that the people that you're facing are the people that you're making, they're the reason you're making the show. That they actually are the investors in the show in a way that nobody else is. That they put the down payment on the momentum and the passion. Today I think that was that same feeling, but also the feeling of finality, and also they know us now. They know what we did last time. Last time it was a big tease and what was the show going to be. Now they know who we are, and now they know we're finishing. So for us it's bittersweet. We won't do it again. So I think we were all, you could see the cast and everybody, we all were a little tongue-tied there for a first minute, like it's emotional.
Oh my God, it's wild. It's wild. It's just like, it's really emotional. I mean, season 2 just upped everything from season 1. And when I was filming it, I was like, wow, this feels really special. The things we're getting into, the scale of it was so massive and impressive, and everybody was operating on a level that I didn't even know was possible to improve upon from season 1. And then when I watched it back, I was just wrecked. I was hit by this emotional juggernaut. Because ultimately it's a story of love and sacrifice. Being here in Japan, it's like going to a rock concert and seeing how much it affects people, and how much they care about it, and how much it means to them. Like, this story just, I don't know, I guess I didn't expect that it could go deeper and be more affecting, and it has with this, I believe. And the people feel that, and the fans feel that, and that's everything.
Yeah, I think it's the only thing that you could have somebody of 80 talking to somebody of 8, and they would both feel really strongly about this universe. And so there's I don't know, it's quite extraordinary. I don't think it exists for anything else. There's something very particular too about Andor that they seem to have taken into their hearts, and so it's a really beautiful experience to get to feel it close up. It's really great.
Now we have some special guests here to tell us more about the final season. Woo. Please welcome executive producer and creator of Andor, A Star Wars Story, Tony Gilroy.
Yeah.
Woo. Executive producer and Cassian Andor himself, Diego Luna. Thank you. Executive producer, Sana Wallenberg. Woo. And stars Genevieve O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Adria Arjona.
Woo.
Denise Goff.
Yeah.
Kyle Soller. And Alan Tudyk.
Yeah.
All right, have a seat, please.
This already takes the cake. All you people who traveled here, oh my God, bless you, bless you, bless you. What a thing. Thank you.
Thanks. Yep.
Thank you so much for this reception, this love, this energy.
Yeah.
It's so special. There's nothing like this. And everyone watching at home also, a todos los que están viendo en América Latina, en España, saludos. There's, exacto, en México también. Sí, sí, sí. Qué chingón que están aquí. You know, there's 125 countries represented today in this room.
Whoa.
That's what Star Wars means, you know? So thank you all for coming. It's beautiful to be part of this, you know? We obviously love the idea of going back to Cassian, but now knowing that it matters so much to you, that Andor has an audience, that you're expecting these 2.5 years have been, you know, just a bless for all of us working in something you guys care about. So thank you so much. It's so big, you know, in every possible way. There's more adventure and action, the drama. I mean, we're getting close to Rogue One, so everything matters so much. It's emotionally charged. And you have the story of all the characters you met in season 1, plus many new characters you'll meet in the second season.
Wow.
And obviously, because we're heading to start the beginning of Rogue One, many familiar faces also you're expecting. It's gonna be intense. It's gonna be intense. And then when you finish watching this second and last season, go straight to Rogue One because you're gonna see a different film then.
Wow. Woo-hoo. Amazing.
That's exciting.
Season 1, we took a whole year to do the whole season. Second season, we're going to do 4 years in the one season. So each 3 episodes will represent 1 year.
1 year.
And we're going to drop them, 3 a week. So it's basically like dropping a movie every week.
Tony doesn't hold back. I think we all know that by now. And going to season 2, we could, of course, had to be wider, larger, and really more ambitious than what we have done before. And I have to say, this time our extraordinary team really outdid themselves. Our production designer, Luke Hull, costume designer, Michael Wilkinson, and all our extraordinary creatives and their teams put their heart and souls into creating all these new worlds to tell this story as we go on. They managed to, the amount of creations really was staggering. We created 140 sets across 7 stages.
Wow.
2 backlots and 24 different locations. 700 costumes just for the principals alone. 152 droids. 152 creatures, sorry. 30 droids. And over 4,100 VFX shots. There's a lot that you can dig into.
Wow.
We care about these characters as much as you do, and we will tell every story full out.
Thank you for having us.
True.
We're so excited to be here to talk about this. I think we feel like we've been sitting on a little bit of a diamond, and we can't wait to share it with you. So hopefully you like it. This season takes us to whole new worlds, whole new people.
This is incredible to be here. I'm being very un-Dedra and really excited like a child. I'll try and be really serious. We find out where Dedra comes from in this season, a little bit about maybe what makes her who she is. Things get real strange here.
Oh. Strange.
Yeah. But what's great, just to be part of this thing, like every character is so fully drawn. I've never been part of such an ensemble. I'm so proud to be here with everyone and part of this thing. It's such a gift. Thank you all so much.
Cyril is starting out this season feeling pretty good about himself. He's got a little promotion, he's got some new threads, he's on a new planet, he's mixing in with other people, he's flexing the small amount of power that he has in his own little pocket of the Empire.
It's so rare that you get to put faces to the reason that you're making all these choices. We had all of you in mind in every single decision throughout the show. So this is very surreal and really exciting. Really exciting.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bix really went through it in season 1. And when we first meet her in season 2, you know, she's left her home. I really believe that, you know, Bix is the most Phyrexian woman there is. And, you know, she's away from home and kind of really trying to reconstruct herself and what that means for her and how she's sort of gonna cope with everything that happened with Dr. Gorst is very interesting. And then you get to kind of get a sneak peek into this beautiful relationship that starts forming.
I did for a time hold out for my own spin-off, K2 Fast, K2 Furious, which we discussed at D10 a long time ago. But Tony's a better writer, it turns out. And he has made an amazing, amazing show. And we get to see how our two characters meet and the birth of K2SO will be seen this season, which is exciting to see. It was very exciting to do, to be born. Yeah, it's beyond. It's beyond anything I could have hoped. It's such an important, it feels like a very important series. And it's great to be a part of it.
Thank you so much.
Enjoy. Thank you so much.
Put your hands together for the crew and cast of Andor.
I was just crying on stage. I'm not cool enough to be here. I'm so overexcited, and you know, we think about the fans so much in the creation of the show, and it's rare that you get to put faces to what you've been sort of working up towards. So it's really special. It's really special. Yeah, I mean, every character this season really goes through it, and there's a lot of decisions that have to be made, and it almost feels like this sort of machine that is working up towards Rogue One, and in doing so, you get to explore all these characters' journeys. And because we're jumping through time, you do 3 episodes, then you jump a year, I think the format of the show really allows you to meet these characters, and the time that you spend with them during the show, you really get to know them on a deeper level.
It's always a huge wall of positivity and energy, but it felt, I think, particularly emotional today because this is our last one, right? We're here for the last time. This is our last season, and so it was bittersweet. It was really beautiful, and we all got a bit emotional up there today. It means so much to us. We've worked really hard, and we're thrilled to be here to launch it, you know, for people to see it. I feel like we've been sitting on a bit of a diamond for a while, so now we get to gift it. I know, it was just electric, because you have to give something. These people have come from, somebody said there's 125 countries represented out there today. That's extraordinary. So they've come, and they're having us, and they want to be, so we've just shown, right now, they're showing them episode 1, an early tease of episode 1. I want to be out there with them to see what it's like, but yeah, it's pretty lovely to be able to do that.
Yeah, this was great. I got to meet people I haven't met before. There's so many, like the main cast. In the show, I don't interact with a lot of them. I mainly interact with Diego. So that was great to meet all of them.
This is spectacular and unique, you know, like you shouldn't expect this in life to happen. Like it's not normal, you know. It doesn't happen that thousands of people get together to remind you that they care about the story you've been working on for 2 years and a half. It's like a fantasy, you know, come true, you know, it's like a dream. I am lucky to belong to a family that I learn from every day. You know, we're telling a story that matters to us. I work with a wonderful leader, Tony, who writes amazing material for actors, and that has created a story that has welcomed many amazing creators, you know, in front and behind the camera. And great things happen when you have great material, great ideas, you know. So yeah, I've been very lucky. Celebration is, it's a good reminder of, you know, of what family we belong to, you know, when you join Star Wars, and what happens, you know, when when you actually push boundaries. I'm pleased with what Lucasfilm has done, you know, and what the freedom we got to tell this story the way Tony thought we should approach it.